Hello, my name is Shay. I haven't done a YouTube video in like a year. Things got really crazy with school, and by crazy I mean crazy busy. So I had to put my YouTube videos on hold. I hardly had time for like anything. So I'm back. We are in the COVID world now, and I have way too much time on my hands, so I figured I'd get back to doing videos. So today's video is going to be all about some new products by this brand called Ilia. They are a clean brand. I've heard about them through a couple of different YouTubers that I watch, like I think Kathleen Lights and Casey Holmes, but Alyssa Fry, if you guys don't know who she is, you should check out her channel. But she bought the skin tint and has really liked it, and figured it would be something up my alley, which is true. I mean, it's a dewy, low coverage, like low to medium coverage. It has SPF in it, and those are all things that I really like. So I've had this Ilia product for a few days now. I got more things than just the skin tint. Super cute. And then I kept all the little boxes that it came in as well. Like the packaging on stuff is very neat, clean. It's all very like neutral toned and pretty. So I got the True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. Their skin tint is the Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. It's got niacinamide, squalene, and hyaluronic acid in it. I got their Color Haze Multi-Pigment, which this I thought honestly was going to be a lot bigger than it is. I've used it a couple of times, and a little bit does kind of go a long way, so this will still last me quite a bit, but I kind of wish it was bigger. And then I also got their mascara, so I'm just going to do like a quick little face, nothing too crazy, kind of what I wear like every day when I'm not super playing with my eyeshadow and stuff like that, and then demonstrate these products for you guys, and then talk about how I feel about them. So if you're interested, keep on watching. I have to do it. Priming using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. It's what I always use to prime my eyes. Nothing has really changed there. And then I'm going in with this Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. This is still like my favorite palette I think of all time. This is what it looks like. So I feel like a lot has changed since the last video that I made. I don't know if anyone watching this has seen that video, but I'm pretty sure I was getting ready to start nursing school, or maybe had just started nursing school. Actually, I don't know. Hang on, let me even see what the last video I made was. Oh my gosh, y'all, that video was forever ago. Okay, so I had burgundy hair because I was getting ready to start nursing school, and I ended up not being able to keep that hair, by the way. But I haven't really been buying just a whole lot of makeup. I really backed off of that while I was in school because I was broke. I was just working part-time, you know. It wasn't really that important. I've allowed myself just like a little bit of splurging during this quarantine. I'm not working right now. I'm also not in school at the moment. I have the summer off, so I'm trying to just take this time to really enjoy spending time with my boyfriend and getting some stuff done around the house that we've been wanting to do for a while. We have a whole huge list of stuff that we need to get done, or want to get done. A lot of it is painting and all that good stuff, so that I'm really excited about, and I'm just glad to have like 3 months where I can, you know, chill out and not be so stressed. Nursing school is really hard. This is the longest I've had a hair color that's not my own, I think, ever. I got this color done in honor of someone, and I really, really liked it, so I've kept it. So I've been, you know, rocking the copper colored hair in varying hues for quite a while now. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is prime. I'm gonna use the Ilia True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. So this is supposed to firm and smooth. It also has aloe in it. I've liked this primer. I did see that it said a little bit something about mattifying after I already bought it, so I was a little bit worried. But I feel like it just keeps you from getting too dewy, because there is a fine line between like dew and just looking like you sweat a whole lot. I joke about liking to look sweaty, but no one actually does. But it has like little gold reflex in it, and it feels really good on the skin, and it also is really tacky. So I feel like when you put the skin tint on it, it really like adheres to the primer. So this brand is a clean brand, so they use like higher quality ingredients, don't put any extra fillers and stuff in their products, and a lot of it is skincare infused, and I'm all about some skincare, so I appreciate that in products. So I hate buying complexion products online because it's really hard to tell, and with skin tints, the shade range tends to not be super all-inclusive. You know, like a lot of brands now, all their foundations have like 50 colors and stuff like that, which is amazing because like over here now I have multiple foundations that match me. The thing is, I like to match to my chest, which is only a little bit darker than my face, and I've matched all my foundations to my chest, so I try not to get darker, but inevitably in the summer my arms and stuff get darker. This is too dark for me. I've found a way to make it work, and I'll kind of demonstrate, but I'm so on the fence about whether or not I'm going to return it and get a lighter shade, or if I'll just keep it and get another one. Like, I still don't know what I'm gonna do. It's been a couple of days. But I love this. It's really nice. I can't quite say it's my favorite yet, only because I don't have my perfect shade. So I'm just gonna put it on. I'm gonna show you guys, and maybe you guys can help me make a decision. I don't know, because I still don't know what to do. Like I said, it's pretty dark. I'm gonna put it on this little palette here, which it's amazing that there's one this dark. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's also very liquidy. It's a serum, you know. So, and then I'm going to use it with this Jaclyn Hill brush. It's just a foundation brush. And like, as you can see, it's dark. Here's the thing though, even though it's darker than my face and my chest, I feel like the longer I wear it, the more it looks like my skin. And I know it has not necessarily like those gimmicky things where it's like white and then it says it's going to adjust to your skin tone or whatever, but it really only does it if you're fair skinned, and then most times you end up looking super gray. This I feel like really does kind of warm up and mimics your skin tone a little bit more. So like, even though it's darker than I usually go for, it doesn't look that bad. Like, it only looks, I'm trying to see like in my viewfinder, it's only a little bit darker than me right now, and then once I put on concealer, it usually looks fine. So I don't know. Okay, so that is the skin tint. I really like how dewy and everything it is. It looks like my skin, but a little bit darker. Looks like me with a tan. It looks like my skin. It is very dewy. It's very lightweight. It feels really good. It doesn't have like a super weird smell or anything like that, and it literally doesn't take much at all. Like, there's some places you can You can add like a little bit more coverage if you want. But I don't know. I like it a lot. I just don't know if I need a different color. So I'm going to go in with this Smashbox Concealer. This concealer and the MAC Studio Fix are my favorite concealers at the moment. Eventually, I want to try some more stuff from Ilia. Because, spoiler alert, everything I've tried so far, I really like. It's very much makeup for like the everyday kind of lower maintenance person that's, you know, just conscious about what they're putting on their skin. I actually posted just like on my Instagram stories about the first time I tried this out, just to, you know, gauge how it looked and everything, and I had a few compliments on it. And then actually the brand's social media person DM'd me just for mentioning the brand, and I thought that was pretty cool because not a lot of brands reach out to you if you just like tag them and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I let them know that I liked the product, and then I was excited to keep trying it out. I don't know. See, I feel like on camera it looks perfect, so maybe I will keep it. I don't know. Anyways, you guys let me know if I'm being crazy. Okay, so concealer's on. I'm going to do my brows really quick. So I've been filling my brows a little bit more, but since we've been in quarantine and I haven't been able to get my brows done, I've just kind of let them go back to their normal shape without the arch. And right before things got shut down, MAC released a new brow product, which for those that don't know, I went down to part-time at work before the fall semester happened, or after the fall semester happened actually. No, I was part-time before fall. Yeah, I went down to part-time before fall at my job, and then after the fall semester, before spring semester started, I started working at the MAC counter at my job. And so MAC released a brow product right before everything went crazy, and it's called their Fiber Boost Gel, and I'm obsessed with it. So pretty much since that product got released, I've been doing my brows by lining with a brow pencil, which I've just taken to using the Precisely My Brow by Benefit because I like that one a lot. Just getting that, like defining the shape a little bit more, and then taking this Fiber Boost Gel by MAC. I don't know if you guys, okay, there we go. Let's focus on it now. And then just running through, and I'm using the shade Spiked, which is actually a lot more cool toned and lighter than my natural brow shade, but it makes my brows look natural, and then it fills in like the few gaps that I do have in my brows. So I have fully embraced the faux freckle trend, and I'm going to show you how I do them today. So okay, ever since that MAC product came out, I've kind of abandoned this. This is an Urban Decay Brow Blade. I do really like this for your brows. I think it also gives you a really natural brow. But I've taken to using the ink stain for my faux freckles instead of using this product for my brow. I have this shade Neutral Nana, and it just works really well to give me like very subtle natural freckles. So that's what I've been doing. Just dot them kind of all over. And I always do my freckles, my faux freckles, like before my highlight and bronzer so that it looks a little bit more natural. And then I got this trick from Raw Beauty Christy, but to put them like kind of up in your eye bags so that they look more natural too, because they don't just stop like at your eye, which makes sense. I actually have a couple freckles like on my nose, and I know some of them are like super big that I'm doing right now, but those are the ones I kind of pat out. And then when you don't set your face, you can always kind of blend things out a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Halo highlighter. This came out also, I think, like right before the whole quarantine situation went down. And it has like a cream side and a powder side. A lot of times I'll use the cream side first, just for like a little bit of a base. It's a little bit more subtle and natural. And then I'll lightly dip into the powder side. So I still don't really powder my face, like with a face powder. I have a few. I just prefer to be as dewy as possible. And my skin is pretty normal. It really only gets dry like in the dead of winter. So I can typically get away with not setting my face at all and just using like powder bronzer and highlight and stuff like that. But because my skin tends to be really dewy from everything else I put on it, the powders don't really stick or anything. So that's that for highlight. And then for bronzer, I'm using the Fenty Beauty one in Mocha Mommy. This is my favorite bronzer. I prefer a lot of red in my bronzers. And this one has like the most red. But I really like it. And then for blush, I'm going to use the Ilia Color Haze Pigment. Yeah, Color Haze Multi-Use Pigment. I got the color Stutter, which you can use these like as blush or as a lipstick. Stutter is like this really pretty kind of terracotta color, which, you know, big surprise, I'm using something that has an orange hue. So I kind of warm it up on my hand and then pop it on my cheeks like that. And then I'll take my blush brush just to blend it out of it. And I've been such a fan of like this super blushy look where you bring it like across the nose and everything. And that just, it blows my mind, because a couple of years ago, maybe even a year ago, I was like, I don't really like blush. Like, blush is not that great. Why is everyone so into blush? And now I'm like, please give me all of the blush, like all of it. I need all of the blush right now. Thank you so much. So I've been concentrating the blush a lot on the apples and then diffusing it kind of like in this little area here that's almost like a bridge between your cheek and your nose, and then putting it just a little bit heavy on the nose. And then whatever is left over on my hand, I'll just run that on my lips. Like really concentrating it in the center. And now I'm going to use the Iliad Mascara. So I very much like this mascara. The brush is, can you focus please? Are you gonna focus on the brush? Are you gonna do it? Apparently not. Do I need to cover my face for you to focus on the brush? Okay, I don't know if you guys can really see that, but it's kind of one of those spiky brushes, and then there's one side that's shorter bristled, and then one side that's really long, almost like a comb. And I didn't think that I was going to like this mascara. It is a very natural mascara, and I prefer mascaras that have like drama and volume. But also, if you guys can hear beeping, I'm sorry. It's something in my closet, and I can't find what it is. And I don't think about it, but I realize it's beeping, so sorry. Okay, so that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I've really enjoyed the Iliad products that I've tried. It's definitely made me excited to try more from the brand. I think I may go ahead and keep this skin tint. I feel like even sitting here doing my makeup, it looks more like my skin tone, so it may not be too dark after all. I really enjoy how dewy the product is. It stays on your face all day long, from what I've worn. It does transfer a little bit, so just be a little bit careful, but you know, if you don't set something with powder, it's going to transfer, so just be mindful of that. I really like the pigment. I think it's really pretty. It's perfect for when you want to do a monochromatic look, kind of like I did today. The mascara is also beautiful. I feel like I said it's a little bit natural, but I feel like my lashes look really, really good. It's really good at keeping them separated and lifted. And the primer is really good too. I'm curious to try it with other products just to see if it works well with other things too. And yeah, so that's this video. Hopefully I can be a little bit more consistent than I was last time, and at least for the foreseeable summer I'll have a lot of time on my hands, so hopefully I can produce a lot of content. If anyone would like to see anything specific, let me know. Other than that, I'm gonna kind of just do a bunch of random different videos, just whatever I feel like filming. So if there's something specific you want to see, let me know. Please subscribe if you would like to, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.